Chosen one, the truth of your spirit is catching fire across realms you have yet to even step into. Word of who you are is spreading fast. Oh, this vindication is yours as heaven broadcasts your true character to those who matter. While you moved in strategic silence, healing and building behind closed doors, a divine orchestration was setting the stage for your public elevation. Let me tell you about the tears your enemies are crying right now. These are not performative tears. These are not crocodile tears used to manipulate. These are real tears. Gut-wrenching, soul-shaking, panic-induced tears. And your ears are deaf to them. For so long these people got away with everything. Your good heart was weaponized against you over and over. But something shifted in you. You woke up and realized having a good heart does not mean letting people walk all over it with muddy boots. Being kind does not mean being available for mistreatment. Being compassionate does not mean accepting abuse. When that realization landed in your spirit, everything changed. Now the people who hurt you are crying because your resources are no longer available, your connections are no longer accessible, your energy is no longer theirs to drain, your phone goes unanswered, your texts remain unread, your presence is withdrawn, you cannot be bothered. Justice is being served on a cosmic level. Those who kicked you while you were down are experiencing their own downfall. Those who gossiped about you when you struggled are facing their own public humiliation. Those who laughed at your pain are drowning in their own tears. And you did not have to do anything. You simply removed yourself from the circus and let God handle it. Financial problems are hitting hard where security once existed. Money disappears. Deals fall through. Betrayal comes from trusted sources. Friends turn. Allies reveal themselves as snakes. Paranoia sets in, anxiety becomes constant, sleep becomes elusive. Everything you experienced when torment was at its peak is now being experienced tenfold by those who caused it. And those tears, you are past caring. You moved beyond the stage where their suffering would give you pause. Not because you are cruel, but because you finally understand some people only learn through consequences, and you are not responsible for rescuing anyone from their lessons. While chaos unfolds in the camp of your enemies, you are about to step into blessings so massive they will bring you to your knees. Ships you thought were lost are pulling into your harbor. Money you manifested long ago is materializing, and you need to be ready. Your silence right now is absolutely terrifying to people when you are naturally expressive, when you light up talking about your passions, when you normally share your journey. Your sudden quietness feels like a shift in the Earth's axis. It throws people off balance, makes them nervous, creates anxiety in their spirit. You have always been private, but this is different. This is strategic silence, intentional quietness, purposeful discretion. You are not hiding because you are afraid. You are moving in stealth mode because you are wise. You learned loose lips sink ships. Every dream shared with the wrong person gets contaminated. Your goals are sacred. Not everyone deserves to know them. People will try to pull information out of you, especially in environments where you do not belong anymore. They will ask innocent questions. They will create scenarios where they hope your guard will drop. They will use old connections to gain access to your current reality, but you are not falling for it. You can feel the energy shift when you are in places you have outgrown. You sense the discomfort, and that discomfort is your guide, your signal that it is time to tie up loose ends and make your exit. The more you move in silence, the more you will be blessed. There are so many people who envy you. They watch your life like it is their favorite show. They study your moves like you are a chess opponent. They analyze your decisions like you are a stock they are considering. And most are not doing this because they admire you. They want what you have. They want to replicate your success. They want to steal your blueprint and claim it as their own. Keep your goals under lock and key. Keep your activities classified. Share what makes you happy, only with people who have proven they celebrate your joy. You are tying up loose ends, swiftly cutting off whoever needs to go. You already know who. You have known for a while. You are just finally ready to act. You have a whole exit strategy. You have mapped it out with precision. You know exactly when you are leaving, how you are leaving, what you are taking, and what you are leaving behind. And you are not telling anybody, because the moment you announce your exit, people try to guilt trip you. They make promises they have no intention of keeping. They suddenly treat you better. They deploy every tactic to keep you trapped in dysfunction. But you are not falling for it this time. You are moving in silence, executing your plan without fanfare. You will be gone before they even realize you were leaving. If you felt the truth in these words, hype this video so more chosen ones like you can see it. You remember that scene in Cinderella where she finally has a dress. It was her mother's dress. She fixed it up, made it beautiful. She was so excited to go to the ball. She was minding her own business, just trying to have good experiences. But her stepsisters and stepmother could not stand it. They could not bear to see her happy. They could not tolerate her shining. So the dress was torn apart, piece by piece, ripped and shredded and destroyed. This has been your life. You have been surrounded by people who operate like those stepsisters. Large groups of people, families, communities, workplaces who made it their mission to tear you apart. Not because you did anything to deserve it, but because your light exposed darkness in others. Your authenticity highlighted fakeness. Your genuine nature made performative existence look cheap. Picking at you became constant. Fault was found with everything you did. Dreams were criticized. Goals were mocked. Ambitions were laughed at. You were told you were aiming too high. You were told to be grateful for scraps. Wanting more was made to seem wrong. Desiring better was treated as a character flaw. Believing in yourself was called delusional. Just like in that story, after your dress was torn to shreds, your fairy godmother showed up. Except your fairy godmother is not some magical old woman with a wand. Your fairy godmother is God. Your fairy godmother is the universe conspiring in your favor. Your fairy godmother is divine timing, aligning everything perfectly. And what is happening now is beyond anything you could have imagined. You are not just getting a new dress, you are getting a whole new life. You are not just going to the ball, you are becoming royalty. You are not just shining for one night. You are stepping into permanent radiance that cannot be dimmed no matter how hard anyone tries. You cannot hide who you are anymore. And honestly, you should not even try. You have spent enough of your life dimming your light to make others comfortable. You have shrunk yourself down to fit into spaces that were too small for your spirit. You have played small to avoid triggering people who were intimidated by your greatness. But that season is over. The truth of who you are is spreading like wildfire. And the more uncomfortable you feel in certain environments, the more you need to leave those environments. Your discomfort is not a problem to be solved. It is a message to be heeded. When you feel out of place, you are out of place. When you feel like you do not belong, you do not belong. Your spirit is trying to tell you something. Listen to it, honor it, act on it. Your authenticity triggers people. Let me say that again so it sinks in deep. Your authenticity triggers people, not because there is anything wrong with your authenticity, but because there is something missing in others. Your genuine nature holds up a mirror to fake existence, and the reflection is not liked. Your peace exposes chaos. Your growth highlights stagnation. Your freedom reveals bondage. And instead of dealing with personal issues, you are made the problem. But you are free right now in a way you have never been before. You are experiencing liberation on levels you did not even know were possible. And you only want to be in places where you get to shine. You only want to be around people who celebrate you shining. You have zero interest in environments that require you to be less than you are. You have no patience for relationships that demand you shrink. You are done with spaces that only want you when you are dimmed down and palatable and safe. It is going to be even harder for you to be in environments that you do not belong in anymore, and that is actually a good thing. That is your internal navigation system working perfectly. That discomfort is not something to ignore or push through. It is something to listen to and act on. You are very aware right now, hyper-aware. You can feel when something is not right. You can sense when someone is being fake with you. You can tell when an environment is toxic, even if everyone else acts like everything is fine. Your discernment is sharp. Your intuition is loud. Your inner knowing is undeniable, and you are finally at a point where you trust it more than you trust people's words. Starseeds, they never expected this. The technology used to suppress consciousness has been reverse-engineered, and Destiny Engine is the result. What was once used against humanity is now your ascension weapon. You can now MK Ultra yourself into 5D superpowers. Destiny Engine bypasses the conscious mind and rewrites the source code directly. Reality bends faster. Synchronicities stack. Your nervous system upgrades to a higher bandwidth. Put on headphones. Press play. That's all. For $1, you switch sides of history. Click the link in the description. The takeover is internal. You are backing out of certain situations. You made the decision. You crossed the Rubicon in your mind. There is no going back. But something still keeps you tied to certain people, places, situations. You are working on untangling those final threads. You are not telling anybody anything, and that is the smartest move. The moment you announce your exit, people will guilt-trip you. They will make promises they have no intention of keeping. They will suddenly treat you better. They will deploy every tactic to keep you trapped in dysfunction. But you are not falling for it this time. You are moving in silence, executing your plan without fanfare. You will be gone before they even realize you were leaving. Your silence is being rewarded like never before. Every day you keep plans to yourself, divine favor multiplies. Every moment you resist the urge to explain your decisions, heaven aligns circumstances in your favor. You are protecting your privacy, your peace, what you love, your goals, your family, everything you hold in high regard. People are terrified by your silence. They sense you are up to something. They feel a change coming, but they cannot figure out what it is. That uncertainty is eating away at them. Wait, what is going on with them? They are being so quiet. I do not understand. That is what people are saying to each other behind your back. And your response? It is none of your business. None of your business what you are doing, where you are going, what you have planned. Your life is no longer the concern of those who forfeited access. You are feeling free in a way that is intoxicating. Whatever made you feel bogged down, you are releasing. You could have made plans today. You could have written out a whole list. You could have stockpiled tasks like you normally do, but you are looking at that list differently now. You are throwing it away. You are listening to your body. You are doing things intuitively. You are being more patient than ever, because this is a season where you are going to be blessed in ways that bring you to your knees. These blessings are so massive, so overwhelming, so abundant, that you will not be able to stand when they hit. You will weep tears of joy. You will be speechless at the goodness of God. These are ships you thought disappeared. You manifested these things long ago. You prayed for these outcomes in the past. You thought they would never arrive, but they are here now. They are arriving now. You are not going to have to ask for anything. That is the beautiful thing about this season. You are not going to have to ask for things like you did before. You are not going to have to beg people for help. You are not going to have to convince anyone. If people want to help you, they will. If they do not, you are not asking. You are going directly to the source. You are asking your angels for help if you need it. You are bypassing the middlemen who proved themselves unreliable. You see clearly now. If people want to do something for you, they will do it. But you are not going to ask. You are not going to plead. You are not going to manipulate. You are sitting in this abundant mindset. Relaxation activates abundance. Say it. Relaxation activates the abundance. The more you rest, the more you receive. The more you play, the more you prosper. You are over certain hang-ups. Whatever kept you stuck before is a thing of the past. You used to be insecure about certain things. You used to worry constantly. You used to have trauma responses that triggered easily. But you are so comfortable in your own skin now. You might not be at your goals yet. Your health, your fitness, your body, your finances. You might not be at the peak. But you feel abundant, you feel like goddess energy, you feel like empress vibes, you feel like you love fearlessly and you do not care what anyone thinks. Love is emanating off you, joy is radiating from your spirit, peace is flowing from your presence. That is why word is spreading fast about who you are. People can feel the shift, they can sense the transformation, they can see the light in your eyes. This is going to be a very innovative season for chosen ones, very abundant. Not only are you being brought love, but you are being brought cornucopia. All you healers out there, you have blossoming abundance coming. The door to value is opening. A new you is emerging. You got fed to the gators, the sharks, the lions and tigers and bears over and over. And look at you, you transformed still. You turned all the predators into butterflies. Everything that was sent to destroy you, you turned into beauty. Everything that was meant to break you, you transmuted into strength. You defy the odds. You defy gravity. A new you is emerging. Very unapologetic, very zero cares given. You could give a care about what others think, but why would you? You could be scared about taking that risk, but why would you be? You know God has your back. You know your angels and ancestors have your back. Whether it is a job venture, a business venture, an investment, a really hard decision, it is just not as scary anymore. It is not as terrifying. You know you are covered. Your enemies are not only crying, they are freaking out. This is why you need to steer clear. You need to be quiet as a mouse when you are near them. They are trying to eavesdrop. They are trying to listen. They are trying to claw their way up out of the hole that they dug. Justice is being served. You are being delivered from a whole bunch of Decepticons. These people need you. They need resources. They need somebody to bail them out. And your phone goes unanswered. Their tears fall on deaf ears. You cannot be bothered. They better leave a message. You are past the point of automatic compassion. You have compassion. You have empathy. But these are the people who would not drop the bone. They would not let up. They would not give you a break. And because of that, you are walking away while they are screaming, crying, clawing their eyes out. Real dramatic. But it is their turn to deal with the blocks you dealt with daily. They are dealing with financial restraint now. They are experiencing betrayal. They are feeling paranoid. They are feeling anxious. They are dealing with broken hearts. And God is showing you that they are on a slower track. They have to do way more volume to get anything close to the value you have. They will never have this type of love, this unconditional love, because they do not appreciate anything. Greed runs deep in them. They make a little and hoard it. They pretend they have nothing. They are not generous. They are highly deceptive. They are self-righteous on a whim. And God is slowing them down. They can cry all they want. They have been caught red-handed. They do not want to be honest about being caught. They thought they could steal from a chosen one and get away with it. But their fingerprints are on everything. The evidence is overwhelming, and God is putting support behind you. Something happened. You feel so supported now. You do not have to worry like you used to. You are not as scared as you were before. Something shifted. You feel supported. You feel safe. You feel stable. Your chaos agents are being dealt with as you are being delivered, as you are being upgraded. You feel more in control of your emotions. You feel like you have graduated from things that used to be really hard. You are truly feeling loved. You are truly feeling free. You have so much to be grateful for, and that is one thing people will never understand about you. You have been through so much. There are all these things you are grateful for. Others do not have real comprehension. They look at your life from outside and understanding fails them. How could you be grateful for that? How could you be happy with so little? They have no clue how good life can be, how hard it is for a chosen one. They could never make it through half the things you have been through. They could never survive half the things that were attempted against you. God wants you to have fun. God wants you to be more playful. God wants you to go outside more. You are going to be rewarded for going outside. You are going to be rewarded for taking care of yourself. You are going to be rewarded for celebrating yourself. If you take a vacation, you will be rewarded. If you keep silence about your private life, you will be rewarded. If you rest more, you will be rewarded. The more playful you are, the more fun you have, the more you show yourself you are valuable. This is your season of cornucopia. You might not be able to see it all yet, but you do not need to. You have faith. You already had that season where you felt cold and everything was terrible. You have already been there, done that, got the memento. This is going to be a season where you can have your cake and eat it too. You are going to do more therapeutic things. You are going to plant things, do flower arrangements, read more, put your hands in soil, be grounded, sit near trees, hug trees, walk more, hike, go to the gym. There is this door of abundance opening wide for you. You are seeing there is so much you can do, and it is helping you tie up the entanglements, the loose ends you do not need, so you can cross this bridge, because right now, this is where you are. There are many different ways you can go, but if you want to go on the journey you have always been destined for, you know what you have to release. You know what you have to let go of. You know who you have to say goodbye to. That has not been easy. The people you are getting ready to cut off. You have released ego attachments. You have released self-doubt. You are dispelling any illusion of what you thought you needed, what you thought would make you whole. You thought certain things would make you feel better, but they really did not. Fragmentation of your soul was the only destination. Now you are reintegrating things that were lost, gone, stuck, somewhere else. You are seeing that you are an unstoppable force. You are taking inspired action. That is really big in this energy shift. You are resting. You are only moving when you are inspired to do so. You are being shown that you bounce back from adversity like it is an Olympic sport. You are resilient. You know how to escape harm quick, fast, and in a hurry. You are a cat with more than the standard number of lives. You need to keep what you have going on confidential. You need to keep it strictly confidential. As if you were in the royal family, you need to keep it confidential because that is how great you are. People always want to spin their own narrative. They want to weave their own web. You do not have to tell people the truth of anything. You do not owe anyone the truth. They will spin whatever narrative they want anyway. Your information is sensitive. Keep silent. These are your secrets, and a home is coming in. Real estate, a house. Your home is getting an upgrade. That is a really big deal. You are getting some real estate. You are getting some land. Your defiance towards the matrix and those that came after you is being rewarded. Like the royal family, you are stepping into your sovereignty. You are changing the rules of the game. You are stepping into your power. This is your destiny. People are saying you are not allowed to self-rule. They are trying to tell you what to do. But you are the boss. Say it out loud. I am the boss. Who is the boss? I am the boss. You are about to checkmate some people because you are staying quiet. Even though you have all these exciting things going on, you do not need to tell anybody anything. You could have landed on the moon. Knowledge of it will not spread. You could have won a gold medal. You are not telling any of them. Not that some of this is not being found out anyway. You have a lot of people who stalk you, people who follow you, just a whole weirdo, a whole troll. You are going through an ascension. This is a new era where you are rising from the ashes like this perfect orchestra, like this perfect symphony. You could be listening to different music because your frequency is raising, your vibration is raising. You could be listening to classical music, listening to certain unique vibrations because other things just are not aligning with you anymore. The truth of who you are is spreading through energy, through frequency, through the shift people feel when you come to mind now versus how they thought of you before. Someone who used to dismiss you suddenly feels uncomfortable about it. Someone who participated in your character assassination suddenly cannot sleep well at night. Someone who benefited from your downfall suddenly feels their own foundation cracking. This is divine intervention. This is spiritual warfare being won on your behalf without you lifting a finger. Every person who wronged you is getting downloads in their spirit about who you really are, and they cannot unhear it. They cannot unfeel it. They cannot go back to the comfortable lie they told themselves about you. You were the problem. You were the drama. You were the difficult one. That narrative is crumbling everywhere it was built. You are not there defending yourself. You are not there correcting the record. You are not there pleading your case. You are simply living in your truth so powerfully that lies cannot survive in the same atmosphere. Your former colleagues are seeing your name come up in conversations about excellence, and they are choking on their coffee. Your old friends are hearing people speak highly of you, and they are drowning in regret. Your past connections are watching opportunities flow to you that they thought were blocked, and they are spiraling in confusion. How is this happening? How are you rising after everything they did to keep you down? How are you thriving after they cut off your resources? How are you glowing after they tried to dim your light? These are the questions being asked in private moments, in quiet desperation, in sleepless nights, and the answer keeps coming back in ways that refuse to be accepted. You were never the problem, they were. You were never the villain, they were. You were never the one who needed to change, they were. Your reputation is being rebuilt by invisible hands. You are not orchestrating it. You are not campaigning for it. You are not manipulating situations to make yourself look good. Heaven is handling this entire operation. Angels are having conversations in the spiritual realm that are manifesting as changed perspectives in the physical realm. Someone who has never met you is defending you in a room full of your critics. Someone who barely knows you is shutting down gossip before it can spread. Someone who heard lies about you is refusing to believe them because your energy does not match the accusations. This is what happens when God vindicates you. The defense does not come from you. It comes from sources you would never expect. It comes from places you would never think to look. It comes from people who have no reason to protect you except that the truth is compelling them to do so. Your name is being cleared in boardrooms you have never entered. Your character is being defended in conversations you are not part of. Your integrity is being confirmed by people who are seeing the fruit of your life and realizing the accusations never made sense. You are one of the few where your nobility, being humanitarian, being generous, alleviating the suffering of others, has a lot of focused attention on you. You are going to have this curtain call where you are spotlighted. Your life is like a movie, and so many people want to know what is going on with you. Who are you connecting with? What is your life like? But others are also mad that you keep finding a way out. Every trap that gets set, you find a way out. You are resilient. Having powerful allies is known. You do a lot by yourself. You are the lone wolf, the big bad wolf of the forest. But cooperation from somebody is needed, and it is higher beings that cannot be touched. God does not play about you, neither do your ancestors. You might not feel like a pioneer, might not feel like you are destined for recognition, but you really are. Might not feel worthy of this spotlight, but you are. You know you are. But it still kind of makes you nervous. Your angels cannot sugarcoat it. You are who you are in this world. You have a very important role as a chosen one. And you are going to be very careful of who you give your heart to. You have dealt with family members who really did not do right by you, really treated you unfairly despite how hard you tried. This is an era where you are not only ferociously confident, you are calm, cool, collected, unfazed, unbothered. You feel safe, stable. You have the patience, the audacity. People are not going to like how swiftly you move through delusion, how swiftly you just do not give a care. Why would you care about anyone or anything that does not serve you? You are a magician. God wants you to rest so you have room for this love. Rest so you have room to connect, because you are going to be connecting with someone. This is a soulmate. This is someone just like you. You are going to be in perfect unison together. Clear space for the digital detox, for tying up loose ends, for resting, relaxing, abandoning what just stresses you out. You are getting a new beginning in love. It is about to get really spicy because your confidence has shifted, where you would not say hi or let somebody approach you, or you would not go out, or you would not act a certain way in your relationships. You are going to start acting that way because it has always been a part of you, just been buried deep down. You had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations to get there. You always wanted to be confident, spicy, sassy, but your confidence was really chipped away at. And now, despite not being at the peak of where you would like to be, you just know it is coming in. You feel it. You can just feel it. You know your angels are working with you. You are connected. You have a caring connection here. When you are around the right people, or around the right person, or you are with your soulmate, you are not expected to do too much. Being in your receptive energy is appreciated. Being well rested is wanted. Being happy is wanted. Your happiness is their happiness. This is really important. Relax to tap into this continuously. Take naps as needed. Whatever is going on, you are pouring into yourself like never before. You just know you are safe. You are truly safe. There are a lot of people crying. They did not appreciate you. Real hostility exists in them. But the right people are going to appreciate you. There is a door to romance, a door to you being valued, a door to love that is opening. You are as free as a bird. Nobody can tell you anything. Nobody can tell you anything. Continue to fill your cup up first. You are loved. You are valued. You are seen. You are heard. You are honored. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can take that away from you. This is your season of cornucopia, your time of overflow, your era of abundance, your moment of vindication, and it is just getting started. The best is yet to come. The greatest is still ahead. The miraculous is on the horizon, and all you have to do is keep being you, keep walking in your truth, keep trusting the process, because chosen one, you were born for this, you were made for this, you were destined for this. And word of who you really are is spreading like wildfire across every realm that matters. Let others talk, let others wonder, let others watch, because they are about to witness a comeback story so powerful, so undeniable, so divinely orchestrated that no doubt will remain in anyone's mind that you were never meant to stay down. You were always meant to rise, always meant to shine, always meant to win. The truth of who you are is spreading fast, like wildfire that cannot be contained, like news that cannot be silenced, like a force that cannot be stopped. Your name is being spoken in boardrooms you have never entered. Your reputation is being rebuilt by people you have never met. Your story is being told by angels you cannot see. And while your enemies cry their real tears, while panic and spiraling and falling apart happen, you are stepping into blessings so massive you will be brought to your knees. You are holding many coins now. You are resting like never before. You are playing like you have not played in a long time. You are celebrating yourself like you are your own best friend. And it really bothers people that you can do so much by yourself, that validation from others is not needed. That approval is not required, that thriving in your solitude is happening, but that is the power of a chosen one. That is the magic of someone who has weathered every storm and come out refined. That is the energy of a person who has been to hell and back and returned with gifts. You defy gravity, you defy logic, you defy every limitation that was attempted to be placed on you. You are becoming royalty, stepping into sovereignty, claiming your throne, and word of who you are is spreading so fast, so wide, so deep that nothing can stop it now. The truth cannot be buried anymore, the light cannot be dimmed, the story cannot be silenced. You are free, you are safe, you are loved, you are valued, you are honored, you are chosen, and oh, this vindication is yours.